Welcome to Viking Tea, your go-to channel for all things Norse history and culture. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic and mysterious elements of Viking longships, their prows. These stunning carved figureheads were more than decoration. They were powerful symbols of protection, identity, and communication. They weren't just for show, they served as vital tools in the Viking Age, conveying messages to those on land and instilling both hope and fear. The prow was the forwardmost part of a Viking longship, often adorned with a carved figurehead that served multiple purposes. These figureheads were crafted to strike fear into enemies, protect the crew from malevolent spirits, and showcase the shipowner's status and lineage. But the prow also functioned as a visual signal to the settlements Vikings approached. The presence or absence of a figurehead sent a clear message. For example, when entering friendly territories or trading zones, Vikings would often remove their figurehead to signify peaceful intentions. This act was a form of respect, signaling that they came not as conquerors, but as traders or allies. In contrast, during raids or battles, figureheads were prominently displayed. A fleet of longships with menacing dragon or serpent carvings approaching a settlement served as an unmistakable warning: prepare to fight or surrender. The designs of Viking prows varied widely, but often featured creatures from Norse mythology. Dragons and serpents were common, symbolizing power, protection, and chaos. Some figureheads depicted wolves or ravens, animals closely associated with the gods Odin and Thor. These carvings weren't just artistic, they conveyed the shipowner's aspirations, invoking divine favor for victory or safe passage. The craftsmanship was so detailed that many surviving fragments still show individual scales, fur, or teeth. Creating these prow carvings required immense skill. Craftsmen would start with a single block of oak or pine, chiseling out the intricate details by hand. Once finished, the figurehead was treated with oils or resin to withstand the harsh sea conditions. These figureheads were attached securely but designed to be detachable. This allowed the Vikings flexibility, making it easier to repair or replace, and served as a deliberate way to control the ship's identity. Depending on whether the figurehead was mounted or removed, the ship could signify peace or aggression. The psychological impact of Viking prows cannot be overstated. Imagine being a coastal villager, seeing a fleet of ships with dragon heads and serpent figures emerging from the mist. The sight alone was enough to spread fear and panic, often leading to surrender before a single weapon was drawn. The Vikings understood the power of imagery. Their prows weren't just tools of intimidation, they were a form of psychological warfare. The stories of dragons and sea monsters were already embedded in the culture, and the Vikings used that to their advantage. But prows weren't just about fear. In some cases, their presence could reassure friendly settlements that allies had arrived. The duality of the prow's purpose, striking fear and signaling peace, shows the Vikings' strategic brilliance. Today, only a few Viking prows have survived, but their legacy lives on in Scandinavian art, modern shipbuilding, and even popular culture. Museums like the Viking Ship Museum in Oslo house these incredible artifacts, offering us a glimpse into the past. The prow carvings remain a symbol of craftsmanship and maritime heritage, inspiring everything from replicas to fantasy films. They remind us of the Vikings' unparalleled skill in blending art, technology, and storytelling. Thanks for joining us on Viking Tea as we explored the fascinating world of Viking prows. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with your fellow history buffs, and subscribe for more Norse legends and lore. Until next time, Skål.